Most of us are familiar with Peter's story. Peter's frustrated and is venting with Mary. The training program he attended last month, he says, was a complete waste of time. Initially, he had been excited to attend the program. The topic was of great interest and he knew it could benefit his job performance. Yet, when he got back on the job, he soon realized that nobody would be supporting him, encouraging him, or providing him any feedback. He was on his own. The only thing that remained from those 3 days off-site in the training program was the amount of work that had piled up due to his absence. Mary empathizes with Peter. She's been there before. But she tells Peter that last month she attended a new training program that took a different approach. When she enrolled in this program, she got access to an online learning agreement that she completed together with her supervisor. During the actual training event, the same online document became an action plan that she used to document specific actions, activities, tasks, and behaviors to accomplish the goals and objectives she'd committed to in the learning agreement. After the training, she met with her supervisor to review the plan, which will be used to monitor her progress as she accomplishes the tasks and actions she committed to. Mary explains that when she accomplishes these tasks or objectives, the system automatically triggers an email to her supervisor, letting her know that it has been completed and thus eliciting a continuous improvement and feedback loop that is helping her advance as she continues applying what she learned in the training event. Peter was impressed, not only because of the obvious effectiveness of the process, but because he realized that Mary's actions and results were being made visible. They were being considered and evaluated for her own benefit. In essence, Mary's actions and associated performance results clearly showed that the training program had not been a waste of time for her. Peter's story illustrates how training investments can be wasted. On the other hand, Mary's story illustrates how the value of learning can be easily demonstrated. Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Michael Aumann, and for the past 11 years, my team and I have been involved in helping organizations around the globe, in fact in over 100 countries, create custom learning and performance improvement solutions. Throughout all these years, we've seen how difficult it can be for learning departments to demonstrate the value of learning investments. In this fast-paced video, I'll focus on Mary's approach, which has proven to demonstrate the value of learning by linking learning objectives to business results and making that process visible for everyone. The simplicity of this approach holds the promise of demonstrating the value of learning investments in a way that executives can understand and appreciate. Learning initiatives usually start with the best intentions, but most appear to fall short when it comes time to demonstrating the business results they have helped achieve. Somehow, there seems to be a breakage point, or a drop of the ball, so to speak, between the learning department and operations. I'm sure you've all seen the movie before. Operations claim that the training is not being applied, and the learning department responds by saying, "Hey, we're not magic workers around here. You can't expect a high level of proficiency from somebody right out of a training event." Not unpredictably, research has shown that 60 to 90% of job-related skills and knowledge imparted in training programs are not being implemented on the job. According to some findings, only 10% of training investments result in transfer of new skills and knowledge to the job. Others contest that this figure is in fact even lower, at a dismal 5%. Not surprisingly, learning departments are often perceived as cost centers instead of value creators. Let's focus on why Mary's approach was so successful. When you make a training investment, you're making an investment in the individual. It is up to Mary as an adult learner to decide to learn and apply what she's been taught. We're all too familiar with that old adage that says, you can lead a horse to water, but you can't make it drink. In fact, Peter Drucker stated that nothing is more absurd for an organization than to assume the responsibility for developing individuals, since this responsibility rests solely with the individual. Therefore, the approach rests on giving ownership to the individual, or Mary in our case, of what and how to apply from a learning event, creating visibility around this process and enabling it to be a continuous improvement process. What was so effective for Mary? Manifesting her intention to apply the learning, plus the support to do so? Yes, but let's take a closer look at what happened. When Mary got notified of the training, She was given instructions to log in and create a learning contract before the training event, stating high-level goals and expectations. Then, during the actual training event, that same learning contract became an action plan that she completed. After that training event, her action plan became an implementation plan, where her progress could be tracked by trainers, managers, and supervisors. In summary, the value of the training or learning investment of any organization can only be actualized or realized through the actions of trainees and the results these actions produce in pursuit of business goals and objectives. Capturing trainees' actions and their results enables organizations to demonstrate the value of training investments while creating accountability and facilitating a continuous improvement process. In essence, the responsibility to apply the learning, to continuously improve, and to actualize or realize a return on the training investment relies on the individual and on all others who have a vested interest in making sure results are obtained. Executives understand actions and results, and when these are intelligently aggregated and presented, executives will be able to make the appropriate decisions in terms of training investments. So there you have it, delivering business results through learning and performance accountability. I hope you liked this video as much as I enjoyed making it, but before I let you go, I have some homework for you. Send me an email and let me know what you thought of this video and how it can be improved. Feel free to ask me any questions you might still have. Hey, and thanks for watching.